when what? See, poverty is not in the resources that you are able to gather. Poverty is in the capacity to reason. Am I talking to someone here? That you are financially bankrupt does not mean you are poor. As a matter of fact, in the book of experience, I realized that men reason well when there is no money in their pocket. Hello? Hello? In the book of where I've noticed that men reason more when they lack a particular thing. So sometimes, for me to be rich, I need to be poor. Poverty state is like a state where you stay to study riches. That is why most children of successful businessmen, most children of billionaires, they don't know poverty, and if their father goes down, the company goes down because they did not follow the process to study riches. Are you hearing me? Please, you will pardon me. And this brings me to what I tell people every time. If you are opportune to be blessed by God, know how you expose those blessings to your children. Allow them go through the process of life. Allow them go through the process of life. As little as my son, in this my little age, there are certain things that I am practicing now that I will hold as an evidence. What are the things? I know a time will come that I will have to push him to follow the process and learn process. And when that time comes, to him, he will feel like my daddy hates me. And that is why I'm putting up some evidence now to show him. I never hated you. This is how you were when you were much, much more younger. So I didn't hate you. This is the evidence that I took care of you when you knew nothing. So process, and you must pass through it. If you don't take these measures, sir, this thing is a state of the mind. This thing is a state of what? The mind. The mind. The mind. The mind. That is, see, up until now, and by the grace of God, it continues that way. Apostle Nnamani does not have any building called commercial building whatsoever. People count it in numbers as a sign that they have arrived. I don't have it, and I don't intend having it. And God has blessed me that I should have more, even more than one. But do you know why? I feel that some of these children have capitalized on their father's wealth to become lazy. What am I still working for? Do you know how many 3 decking my father have in Onitsha? My father has 4 deckings here and there, and I am the first son. And the first thing, see, anytime you give birth to a child that has this mindset of first son, you are in trouble. Some of us gave them that mindset by ourselves. So. If actually you know what the Bible talks about first, you will not be dragging first son. The Bible says, in the latter day, the first shall be the... That's your Bible. I'm not the one that said it. Am I telling somebody here? So renew your mind when you find yourself in anywhere. Entitlement is a big problem. Are you hearing me? Entitlement mentality is an element, and it's worse than witchcraft. Entitlement mentality. Witches don't just start practicing witchcraft. Something led to it. You can't talk about a crime without talking about the motive behind the crime. Something motivated that act. And if there is anything, that's even the reason why it will be very, until God begins to help us in Nigeria to elect, not to even appoint leaders, visionary leaders, Nigeria is going nowhere. Am I praying that Nigeria should remain where it is? No. I'm praying that God should help Nigeria to what? Move. But not with this kind of people that comes to sit with the mentality of, let me go and grab money. Many of them don't have visions. Many of them are having that entitlement mentality. Nigeria resources is my own father own. It is my own mother own. And it is my turn. And I must get it. Entitled. It is not Nigeria is suffering. Look at what is happening in Abia State. I'm not politicizing for anybody or trying to, but I say when the righteous rule, people are happy. For several years, if not more than 2 decades, 3 different sets of persons have come in position to rule. And Abia have been a center of industry. A center of very strong in the men in that city are strong. They are creative. They have what it takes to give the world the best. But every government have come and gone, ignored them, not just ignoring them, even refused them access to good life, good environment. They can produce and there will be no good road for investors to come in to pick their products. Am I telling somebody here? One time a man gave a story. He said, he got a suit in Dubai. I don't know how true it is, but I know it's possible from what we know about Abia State, Abba precisely. He said he got a suit in Dubai, arrived in Nigeria. Somebody said to him, I am the one that sold this suit in Abba. So it's a lie. He said, I will bring out this suit. I will tell you one thing inside the suit. If you don't find it there, I will pay you any amount you said you bought into Dubai. The man, they agreed. They went into bet. Got a razor. The guy explained, if we open this suit, this is the color of the lining, the thread that I used. This suit, I sold it so and so dozen. So this number that I sold it, I used 1 thread for it. Inside, you know, when you put some suits here, there's a lining inside. And explain, he said, and in there is a label. They opened and he said, it was exactly. Now, this guy sold this suit and sold it. He sealed this suit, pushed it to Dubai possibly, or pushed it to anywhere. I don't know how it got to Dubai. Another man from Nigeria went to Dubai, bought it as a foreign suit, returned back to Nigeria, and the main man that owns it say, I am the one that produced this. And he said, no, thank you for that. We call it Abamid. Look at the problem of Africa. Africa believes that Jesus is in white and devil is in black. That is why in fact, from today, drama unit, next time you want to add the devil, we should stop that black clothes all the time. This is a working of the mind. It is a devil have not, with what I know about devil, the Bible says he was the most beautiful angel. If we are to even bring in to politics and propaganda, the devil is never black, was never black. They call him Lucifer because of the character of the man that bear Lucifer. That is why some of you cannot bear that name Lucifer. But as for Lucifer as a name, is a pure name. So the character spoiled the name. Everybody is running. So that Luciferic anointing in Ezekiel, the Bible said, thou have anointed thee. The anointing of children. So there is a Luciferic anointing. So, but this is Africa for you. Because our mind, I have not seen a generation, a continent, a tribe, a legion that is as dark in mind as Africa. Africa have what it takes to produce a phone, supernatural gift. What they use their own potential to do is to buy mirror. Look at a man that is struggling in America. Stab him there or tie him there. That's what they use their own gift to do. Americans use their own to produce phones. Am I telling somebody here? iPhone 16 Pro Max, Samsung Fold Free 6. That's how we'll mention it. We'll buy it in millions. Africa have used their own to kill those that should have brought light into their family. Dark mind. Dark mind. The mind is so dark. The mind is so dark. The mind is so dark. That is why Africa is against their pastors who have made them proud. Biggest church in the world, Africa. Most prominent men of God that are not from this region, they one time submitted to men from Africa. But Africa have rejected their own. Fire. Dark mind. Black mind. Black mind. Black mind. But why is this raining? Why is it taking the day? Very simple. The first, let me tell you this. I owe nobody explanation to what I preach. And that is why in my church there is nothing like doctrine. I'm not in this generation to preach doctrines. I'm not in this generation to preach money. And that is why every one of you, nobody can boast that his money added value to my life. So I am bold enough to say the truth anytime, any day. Africa is this way because our mind have been corrupt, messed up from the beginning. Our mind are messed up in the beginning. Our minds are very dark. That is why Jesus is white. I love the Sunday school. I purposely decided not to talk during the Sunday school because somehow it's affiliated to our teaching here. So let me talk it once and for all. Because if you talk, you die. You don't talk, you surely die. Am I talking to someone here? We are where we are because our souls are dark. We will see our own. We will see our own. We will see our own. We'll call it local. We bow down to that of the foreigners. An American man will arrive Ghana, arrive several West African countries without a dime as a visa fee. But a Nigerian can't enter Ghana freely. And Africa will flee from their country, get into African regions, grab what they have, gold, mine whatever they want to mine, and live peacefully. Africa will bow down to them, tell them, Kabi is CEO, and their own brother will come. Who is he? Kill him. Kill him. Want to show us that he has money. Destroy him. Okay, you came to the village to build this kind of duplex to depress us. We will not allow you finish this house. An African man. Because the mind is so dark. Let me tell you this. What God gave other countries, what God gave other continents as a source of independence and of course development, Africa has it more. But the problem is that Africa is basically against their own and promoting others. They're against their own. That is why it looks like China are prospering now. Because from the origin in Chinese, a China man does not even care about your church. A China man cares about what you are capable of producing, what you have to give to the table. That is why they are prospering this much now. And a Chinese is not here to campaign Methodist, Anglican, Pentecostal, whatever, blah, 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 they say. A Chinese man does not have time for social media gossip. Don't have that time. Some of them didn't go to school. The one you went to in Africa here. That's what I mean. Because I told you earlier before that a boy went there on a China school he did so. So the school I'm talking about is the kind we went to here. And a Chinese man, that's why so many of them, a good number of them with all these massive products can't hear English. If you don't speak China, you are lost. If you don't go with someone that knows Chinese language, you are lost. They are focused in their self. Why? When should the renewal of our mind? You need to begin to renew your mind. Discover the capacity in you. There is a charisma in you that is capable of catapulting you to the next level. we were told that we are colonized. The colonies came in, colonized us. You think they colonized you by coming to Africa and they sleep 30 days and 30 nights. They went back to their country. No, that colony talks about renewing our mind to what we know, changing it to what they. That's the colony. That's the colony. They colonized us. They gave us, they brought their English, the Nigerian scheme of studies is Asaba. US English is not the same with Nigerian Ono. For some of you when they say I go school people. US English is not. The English in Nigeria here is that of the British. In fact, if you hear call America speak English, because of the one you speak, oh. Am I telling somebody here? Because of the one. To them over there, they are correct. So that English, that mathematics, those things we'll study here is a form of colony. Is a form of you being colonized. You have your own garments, but they have worn you their own garments. So you reason like them, act like them, and that is why in Nigeria, let me tell us this thing now as a truth. Am I segregating? No. Am I against anybody? No. As a matter of fact, anybody that knows Nnamani knows he's a man of love. But the Bible said that we may know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. Let me tell you this, and once and for all. Here in Africa, here in Africa, we are so much blessed that from afar they had to trace a region. They call them the East. Tracing from the seas, the seashores. They lay their branches in different junctions, dominating territories. The Edos, the Igbos, the Ijaws, dominating areas. Are you hearing me? Now, everybody came with one assignment. Where you dominate, colonize them. Colonize them. The Portuguese. I'm going history-wise now. Now look at what they did. They discovered the potential these people have. But these people, with this potential, we cannot cheat them. With this potential, we can only deceive them for a while because we are new. A time will come that their eyes will open. What do we have to do? That is why they brought them together. They brought the Yorubas. We were taught that Nigeria has 3 ethnic major groups. But in Nigeria we have many that I cannot even tell. And everybody is answerable to one president. Listen. We are talking about renewal of the mind. And that one president, every other region, there is a people that if they should sit on that seat, the colonies know that the contract will tear. This truth is glaring. Before, look at the politics. They made it look like that region is devil. They agreed. Anywhere they come in, they try to dominate. Anywhere they come, they try to make you. They will come and they will make you a slave in your own country. That was the message working on their mind. That is why a core Hausa genuinely, naturally hates an Igbo man. Because these have been worked in their mind. But Hausas are called good people. You see Hausa? If an Hausa man tells you I'm with you, go and sleep. He's with you. Hausas are even more genuine, transparent than our own Igbo brother. Because we are coming to that point. I'm talking about renewal of the mind. So they know that this set of people from the east, if they should invade here, if they should be here. See, who told you? Yes, we were told in a cultural affair, today history. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. Nnamdi Azikiwe was not the first president of Nigeria, but a ceremonial president. They paint it so that you'll be happy here one time. You cannot rule in the midst of people that their mind is corrupt against you. How many cabinets were with Nnamdi Azikiwe as a president? Who and who were around him as a president? No matter how effort you put in as a leader, if you are ruling in the midst of people that are mind are programmed against you, you will. If you want to give contract, will you stand up from the chair and go and do the contract yourself? You will send people. That's why you have ministers, you have SAs, you have the presidencies. Even as a governor, you have SSAs and all that. These are errands, a kind of help me manage this sector, help me manage. So when these people are against you, if their mind is programmed against you and not in your favor, sir, you can sit as a president, spend 20 years, no single result. And that's what he's playing at. Individually, in this country, we love ourselves. Take sentiments of religion aside. Sentiments of tribe aside. We love ourselves in this country. That is why an Hausa lady is a strong member in this church. Just in less than 1 year of him being transferred, she being transferred to Asaba here. That is why some of you Yorubas are here. And if you go uptown there in Lagos, that's why you see Igbos, even with the fighting and the bullies in Lagos, Igbos still patronize Yorubas in one area or the other. Individually we love ourselves, but our mind is corrupt. Who corrupt our mind? Who corrupts our mind? When we are watching Jesus in Asibo, he knows that if we come to church, they will put it for us. We are watching it, enjoying it. But as the process of time, by knowledge and renewal of mind, I began to understand the reason why the devil was black. And Jesus was white. Sir, Bible said Jesus was the Son of God. It did not say he was a white man. The one you all saw on the screen is an actor. He's an actor. He's an actor. As at the time Jesus was born, there was no picture. There was no photograph. Am I telling somebody here? You will not understand this. The renewal of your mind. The earlier we begin to love one another. The earlier you move beyond tribe, move beyond religion. A Muslim man can be your destiny helper. Oh God, shut up, you don't know Jesus. That's why you feel a Muslim is your enemy. His love. Am I telling somebody here? He is what? Love. That's who Jesus is. Love knows no boundary. The problem with us is our mind has been worked on. Our mind, somewhere I am talking to you, somewhere the other tribes, other religions, their own mind have been. Some people were told if you kill you and you when you go to heaven, you enjoy 7 virgins. That's the working of the mind. Some of these people killing, it is not in their personality. What am I trying to say? Stop that tribal bully. Stop that tribal bully. That societal bully. And begin to look beyond it. Look on personality. There are personalities that when you meet them, I'm saying this because I've mingled with Hausa. I've mingled with few Yorubas. There are some of them that if you meet them, oh my God, you by yourself will say, I thought these Hausa people bad. That's what you say to yourself. Because at that point, your conscience will begin to judge you. All what you have been thinking all this while. Just by one person that you met. Am I saying there are no... The same way there are bad people in that religion, Christianity is worst. That religion respects the man of God. That religion does not bring the man of God to social media. That religion, once the man of God says, this is what will be done, no matter your position, you obey to it. Our own religion, pastor is on the altar talking. Some are saying, talk rubbish and come out. Am I telling somebody here? So, at this point, I am not promoting anybody, if not me promoting. Let our mind begin to renew from today. Let our mind begin to renew. Renew your mind. Renew the way you think. Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. In fact, most times it's safer to mingle with external than internal. Am I telling somebody here? Even in this church here, some people that God has blessed cannot bring some people to help them in this church. And I'm not blaming them. You may not know. If you hear the kind of complaint that I receive in this church, people that they are trying to help. Don't be surprised if I should come here one day with a microphone. Masunu. Onon the CK show we love. Okay, me cheer. The same mouth what takes say help one another should stop. Because some people are calling this help as fools. Some people are meeting more than 5 persons to demand for house rent. And one out of these 5 persons have paid the house rent and even added feeding money. Instead of them to say, brother, the other person don't do. If you get another person, and a fool now, money misroad. When you try to show them you have good heart of love, they call you money misroad. When you now say, I know be money misroad, I don't learn, they say ritualists. They know they help people. The mind. The mind. The mind. The mind. Very deadly. The mind. The mind is worse than witchcraft. The mind. The mind. You can be a witchcraft not by flying, but by the way you act. You are worse than the one that flies at night. Some people fly at night. At least they are identifiable. You walk during the day. You carry Bible. You can identify you. We are shouting Holy Ghost fire. You are joining the Holy Ghost fire. That's the worst. Am I telling somebody here? Renewal of the mind. Fire. To be wealthy is a decision of the mind. Take note. To be wealthy is a decision of the mind. The mind, if your mind is not renewed, financial prosperity does not answer. Does not answer. If your mind is not renewed, prosperity does not answer to religion or ethnicity. That's in a nutshell all this thing why I don't talk about tribe. Prosperity, it doesn't answer to religion or where you are from. Oh. Renewal of the mind. Some persons cannot enjoy their life on earth because they have the mind of love. And the people that show this love to, I've seen them as fools who don't know what they should do with their money. Psalm 6:5. Psalm 6:5, quickly.
Psalm 6:5.
Yes, sir.
For in death there is no remembrance of thee.
For in death there is no remembrance of thee.
In the grave who shall give thee thanks?
In the grave nobody shall give you thanks. What am I trying to say? Hello, sir. Hello, ma. While you are on earth, enjoy yourself. While you are, in fact, from today, begin to enjoy yourself. There is no remembrance in death. A pastor will die. Members are crying. You think some of them are crying because we lost a man of God. They are crying because, oh, this man no prophesy to me, go die. Oh, this man where they share money every birthday. See, you see, and you know share, give me, go die. Why you go die? No be say, they know they cry for your family. Say, oh, this family have lost this potential. They are crying for their own selfish interest. And it is more in our church. Not only Restitution. What I mean by church in Christendom. If it is not true, why will a pastor have a single problem? The next service, the church that used to be completely jammed with human beings will be 10-2. 1 month later, they keep reducing until church is no more. Because everybody that have been under this man's sermon have been there just for selfish interest. No renewal of the mind. If you have 10, 20, enjoy yourself, sir. Some people have died hungry because they are keeping money for next of kin. Did I say you should not train your children? No. Did I say you should not buy them good clothes? No. Stop starving yourself because you want to keep investment for next of kin. Some can no longer work hard now when they remember what their father kept for them. Some can't even focus and go to school now. Some can't even join their father's business. I was talking to somebody. I said to the person, the best thing to do as a man is not building all these tenant houses. Because in the actual sense, tenancy house is not investment. I'm telling you the reality. I'm not saying you should not build if God give you. But I'm talking from someone who have higher knowledge more than you. My father got buildings. My biological father. He got buildings even in Lagos. In my community, he got properties. He's not a failure as a man. But I want to tell you, all my father's buildings, I cannot inherit them. You know why? You know why? The one in my community, they call it battalion, barrack. Pipe bust there like this, shit down there for there. The other side, children don't shit, they walk, clean their ash. So now, my father grow old now. He's called to glory. He go to be with God or anywhere where he go. I will now, as a young boy who have seen light, I will now come and inherit shit. I don't know if you understand this. If you look at some of those houses, you realize that even when you want to sell them, people tell you, I'm not doing anything with this house. Now the land that they, so as I buy this house self, I go do expenses to demolish this thing. Come on. That is what life is. That is why you must enjoy your own life. Not have limit to what you are trying to keep. So when I'm advising this my son, I said to him, build business empires. Business keeps you on what we call steady market value. If market goes up, you go up. It goes down, you go down. It goes up again, you go down. It cannot in any way depreciate you. Except, look at where people mix it. That makes some people look like they used to have money, they went poor. Some people will grow, some people have the mentality that their business have given them 100 million, they are now rich. They began to squander, they began to eat from 100 million, they have arrived. That is why some business crumble. If you can have the mentality that on daily basis, any money business gives to you should return to business or look for another business. When you have need for money, if the need you have is 10,000 naira, produce that 10,000, solve that need, carry the remaining 9,000 or the remaining money, put back to business. You see your business will keep flourishing. And most times, diversify. What? Don't do one business. If this one is going down, the other one be a backup. The other one is going down, the other one. That's because naturally life is this way. You know, get who in life they're stable. That is why a man that is so wealthy, God will put off balance in his life through sickness. He gets some sickness where rich people they sick. You there, they complain, say malaria do you 2 times in a month. Have you ever heard that they told a poor man the day he go die? Eh? Now rich man will get too much money, they go big hospital. They tell us say now 4 days time. Big hospital, big doctor. You don't understand. When we talk about mind and civilization, you will not get it. You don't know why I love my spiritual father so much, even though he's late. Even though he's late. I love that man so much because through that man, I saw what we call the light of civilization. I was a big boy, a big pastor, a popular pastor in Enugu State, in Enugu inside village. Now only God knows why Sullivan then get to meet with me. I don't know. Because my thinking was down, everything down, because I was born, raised, everything in the village. So even how the governor got to know with me, I don't know, but except God. But listen, prior to 2015/16, I could be doing well, but my level of success was limited, even with knowing the governor. But until I met my spiritual father, Prophet God Abba, him bringing me to Abuja, I began to think of doing a program in Abuja. Do you know what it means those days? I have the resources that I hosted a program in Abuja. I paid for complete hotel in Cuba Phase 4. Nobody, because I don't know anybody in Abuja. My workers, ushers, prayer warrior from Enugu, Coastal Bus too. But we don't need this. Let every room will remain. So money was there. We did our programs. Went back. But that program opened my eye to civilization. From that program, I met a lady from Enugu. They call her Aja, married now. Then she's not married. She's old enough to marry, but no husband. After praying for her, God gave her a man. This woman took me to an Alhaji. I think I've said this story several times there. We walk out, how from where Moto take, the only thing I know is the color of the gates that we entered. How Moto go tunnel, do everything, I don't know. Enter first parlor, enter another parlor, I don't know all those ones. One, the thinking was low. And when I met with this man, he said, I am sick. I'm not from your religion. But at this point, I need anybody that tell me I will not die. The reason why they brought you to this house is because here is loaded with money. Any amount you mention is here. Can be given to you. Just tell me I will not die. At that point, one, I was afraid. Waiting will enter this house. Whether they won't use me for ritual, nobody go know. I'm with that village mindset. Instead of me to know the opportunity have come. Am I telling somebody here? If I was in Asaba and this thing happened, but this was a boy from the village. A boy from the village. Heat all over me. But I still maintain steeze, composure, 100. But still, I was in a hurry to live there. Okay, sir, don't worry. I'll go to the mountain. Don't worry. I'll go. They just speak a word and tell me I will not. Any amount. I said, don't worry, I'll go to the mountain. Let's go. I'll make her the commodity first. After a few years, I knew I missed an opportunity. If that man have given me $10 billion now, and they let her die, if for them anywhere to ask me the money, I don't know if such money is there, but he said, any amount I call. So if I had this mindset that is renewed, I will not be where I am today. Some of you are complaining. At that time, when I foresee the main complaint, if I wear eyeglass up front, I go wear for back. Give me your hand. I decree. The Lord renew your mind today. Sit down. I don't know if he's alive or he's dead. From that day, I didn't know anything about that man. We didn't talk about it again. And that was the end. So never you try to satisfy human beings. If you live all your life trying to satisfy human beings, they will scope your life and leave it empty. Don't satisfy human being. Let me tell you who human being is. Please. I've written, don't try to satisfy human being. If you live your life satisfying human being, they will scope your life and leave you empty. Are you done writing? Are you done writing? Now look here. Let me tell you who human being is. Bible says, and God formed man from the dust of the earth. And I began to think deep, to reason what earth really means. Earth is one element that God created that is never satisfied. No matter the rain drops during rainy season, immediately the dry season, thief its face, pretend like rain never touched it. That's what earth is. No matter the amount of rain, immediately it is dry season, the earth will squeeze its face, tighten them. If you knock them digger, you go bounce them back. If they dig me, you don't give me water. Are you hearing me? That is what no matter the rain, immediately it stops raining, the earth will what? Become stiff. One day I stood up and I was like looking at the air, and I was seeing my spiritual father. Who does not know Prophet Thank God Adam when he was alive? Which prophetic minister will say, I don't know Adam? Which prophetic minister? And I was just seeing on the air, I was just like visioning my spiritual father. Oh no, woman. I was visioning him as wonderfully down to earth as he was by stature, and the kind of mobile men that will follow him, the kind of convoys, the kind of cars, and everything. And at the end of the day, earth swallowed this man, holding him till today. Yet you know Belafu. A one-time president came to sit in Nigeria, Umaru Musa Yaradua of blessed memory, with all the money, resources that Nigeria had to give to death, to give to earth, to reject Yaradua so that he will be alive. Because so far, that man showed us sign of goodness. But earth was greedy enough. One thing way for sweet us for Nigeria, earth took it from us, swallowed it, and kept it till today. You begin to imagine all the great people that you know, that death have taken, that they have buried. Earth took all these things, yet every day human being they die. The earth is so greedy. Now when you try to satisfy human being that is made out of this component, if the earth will say, upon the rain, the earth will say, you give me water, I stiff myself. There are people that immediately it stop raining in your life, they will run. Immediately it stop raining in your life, they will lock their door. Immediately it stop raining in your business, they will no longer be acquaintance with you. Don't satisfy people. Satisfy yourself. I tell people all the time, there is nothing like best friend. What you have is friends who do their best. And when they do their best, they retire. They give up. That's human being for you. They are made of this earth. And if the earth itself is not satisfied, how dare you think you can satisfy a human being? How dare you? You think by building all skyscraper and all those things will make your children love you. It will only give your children prayer points when you refuse to die. Hello? It will give them what? Prayer points. They will be like, this man don't reach 80 years. You know what make we? I wonder the prayer that a president in somewhere will be praying when the mother was still alive. Only those who study will know what I'm talking about. I wonder the prayer that a president somewhere, a monarch system of government somewhere will be praying when the mother was still alive. Is it 2 years ago that the mother died? I wonder the kind of prayer you'll be making that. This is the kind of prayer some of your, when they know you have skyscraper for them and you refuse to travel. Some of them, when they see your call, they go grab them with happiness. This might be like say you don't fall. They go and say, you're gonna say, how are you? They see your head. They change, the face go change. This man no Greek old. You know Greek come up for road. All this thing will be when you will come enjoy. Is it until my own old age? A certain young man, an old man, not young man, please, came to me, was complaining some things about the children. My children are not taking care of me. They are doing this. He mentioned one or two that are doing well. And I was like, and he said he did well during his own time. He took care of them. Some of them he trained abroad. And I said to him, but now, do you have property? He said, yes, I have properties. I said, wow. Like one, now how much? So I can't tell, but I'm sure I have properties that are worth 50 million, 60 million, or even above. I said, and you still wait for your children to take care of you. Some things are not necessarily God, prayer and fasting. Some things require your wisdom, renewal of your mind. Bible says that you should get wisdom. Wisdom is profitable to give you direction. I said, Oga, do you know what you will be doing from today? He said, no. If you point one, have you ever gotten a fish? I'm asking you now. As you point them, they tell you how much. You say, kill it. At old age, I asked him how old are you? He said, I'm 75. And he's still waiting for children. When you know neighbor and now. And you have buildings. Say, sell one. Put the money in your account. Go and get a new ATM so that it don't go expire when the money never finish. Get a new one. You will have more years to use the ATM. When you stand before the ATM machine, you slot it. Fill your pocket. Go and sew new. Forga. What is your wife? Oh, my wife is late. That one touched me because I wanted to tell him,